We want to begin with NBC 10's Eli Rosenberg. He's live in Florida at the Trump headquarters. Eli.
Well, JC, it is 4 initials, but it will tell you everything you need to know about how this crowd is feeling right now. They just played YMCA, and the crowd here went absolutely crazy. It has been a festive night, especially the last hour as you take a live look here inside the Palm Beach County Convention Center. The biggest cheers when the results came out, as it stands right now, for Pennsylvania and Georgia, then Wisconsin. And about the crowd, it is really filled in. A couple thousand people here just walked around, at least 2,000 people by my count. There is hugging, there is picture taking, a lot of smiles. This is a crowd that is feeling really good right now, and as the night goes on, they still realize there are a lot of numbers still to come in, though.
We're going to start to see these states probably start to go one way or another earlier in some cases than we anticipate. The bottom line is I don't expect this race to be so close.
So I would describe people in the room here as cautiously optimistic, especially as they see more and more of the numbers come in. The former president right now remains at Mar-a-Lago. That's about 4 miles from where we are right here, but he's expected to be at this podium behind us in just a little bit. Live in Palm Beach, Florida, Eli Rosenberg, NBC 10 Boston.
All right, Eli, thank you. Let's continue our team coverage at Howard University.
That's where we find NBC 10 political reporter Matt Pritchard at the Harris campaign headquarters, where I'm wondering, Matt, if people are a little bit nervous going into this hour.
Yeah, I think that's a fair way to couch it, Glenn. There is that sort of anxiety that's starting to build here at Howard University. They got a little boost of momentum a moment ago when California was called for the vice president. That, of course, is 54 electoral votes and boosts her number up a little bit. But California is not the state that will win the presidency for the vice president. And so certainly all eyes continue to be on those battleground states. In the last hour or so, this crowd has been very subdued. That anxious sort of nervousness, you can sort of feel it. We zoomed in, looked at a few people's faces, and you could sort of see it just written there. Certainly processing everything that has taken place so far this evening. Let me just give you a look at what the crowd, though, is like right now. This area right behind me has been empty for most of the evening, but it has now started to fill in, which leads us to believe sooner rather than later we will likely hear from Vice President Kamala Harris at that podium up on the stage. But in terms of supporters, we've had a chance to go down and speak to a few of them throughout the evening, and by and large, they've been positive. They've still been feeling that momentum going into tonight. Here's what they told us a few hours ago.
I am just so proud to be here to witness, hopefully, history. The first woman, female president of the United States. We've had men for a long time. Let's try some women.
Honestly, this is a historical moment. It's a moment that I've pretty much been waiting to experience. This is my first time experiencing an election in D.C., so it's pretty exciting.
It means everything. It means so much to me. I have my senior in high school daughter here with me, so to allow her to be here to witness history, to see that all the things that I've told her as a young African-American woman that are possible are now all coming to fruition means the world to me.
That word history kept coming up throughout the day today, whether it was during the afternoon on the campus talking with students or supporters here have made their way into the rally tonight. But again, there is that nervous energy right now watching those 3 main states that Kamala Harris would need to win the presidency: Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. None have been called just yet. Votes are still being counted, but certainly there is that nervous energy building here at Howard University. Guys, back to you.
A nail-biter for sure, Matt. Thank you. Speaking of those battleground states, both Vice President Harris and former President Trump spent a lot of time campaigning in those 7 swing states leading up to today.
NBC 10's Jeff Saperstone here with a look at the path to victory for the 2 candidates as it stands right now. You got the big board there, Jeff.
Yeah, we got the really big board behind us. We are waiting for those swing states to come in that we were just talking about, the blue wall states: Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania right there. Pennsylvania with the most of the 3 right there, 19 electoral votes. Then we're also looking at North Carolina and Georgia, as well as Nevada and Arizona. Still no results, final results in just yet. Obviously, they're still counting those votes there, but these could be pivotal to a victory on either side. Right now, where things stand, Harris has 145, and Trump actually has 214. He actually picked up 3 electoral votes, if I can write right there, in Nebraska. So they split their electoral votes. So 3 of the 5. We still don't know the other 2 just yet. So he's up to 214 at this hour. So again, we're still waiting on those swing states and the battleground states to bring in their final results. Back to you guys.
All right, Jeff, more than 3/4 of the vote is in Georgia, so maybe we'll know that one soon. Let's hope.
Jeff is crunching the numbers, thankfully. He's good at math.